Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to show you what our 7th graders have been working on for the 4th quarter. We've really been diving into dress code and analyzing what exactly entails in the dress code, analyzing the handbook, and seeing what students are feeling, as well as educators. So what we did is, if you look in the first slide, we created a survey that went out to administration, grades 4 through 8th, including teachers and students. So you can see the majority of those who completed the survey are learners, are the students. So 90% completed the survey, and about approximately 10% were educators. You can see the genders that were provided as well. It looks pretty 50-50 there, maybe a little bit more female than male. And then the grade levels, you can see the different percentages in which the grade levels that focused on completing the survey. And then the next question was, do you agree or disagree with the handbook dress code? So if you go to the next slide, these were the main concerns that were brought up during the survey. The top 5 had to deal with jewelry, dresses and jumpers, shoes, consequences, and comfort factors. Some advantages that were brought up were school pride. And then the questions that students brought up: is it possible to provide at least one clothing item for free during the school year if we are to use and have to be required to wear school spirit? Then, to know what you need, what is required, there's no guessing, and it also assists with anti-bullying. The reasonings that students really were focused, what the students were really focusing on, were it not being universal, with Belleville West not enforcing dress code next year. Students were wondering, is this something that's going to happen here as well? Each teacher and student has a different idea as to what is considered inappropriate. There are religious discrimination factors. Focusing on specific clothing that respects religious affiliations can be difficult to enforce. Gender inequality. Boys and girls have differences in consequences when it comes to not following the dress code, and how can we focus on that change? Limited as to what they can purchase. Students have addressed concerns as to the type of dress code clothing that is available. It is very limited, and we have various body types, and it doesn't necessarily fit the mold of the clothing required. Consequences could affect being in class, sports, missing out on learning time when sent home, and that primarily focuses on the female population. So here are some comments that came from educators as well as learners in regards to what they were really focusing on. And so some of the feedback was very helpful, very respectful. Students are not looking for us to take away everything. They're looking for a way to meet in the middle and provide them an opportunity to express themselves in a way that they feel comfortable. And what they're asking for are reasonable requests. And if you look at the comments in this slide, you will see them. And you'll also see some of the teachers who are in support of what the students are asking for as well. So please feel free to take a look at the slide and these comments that are addressed. In addition, as the students were creating this debate, they put together, they just started rehearsing what they wanted to say for the debate. And if you click on this video, you will see some of our students in their moments of what they've prepared for their debate. Thanks so much for listening, and let's hope that we can make some positive changes in regards to dress code for next year.
Resolve. Dress code. Dress code is a formal part of schools all around the world. This brings up subjects such as religious beliefs. Some people might have a way of dressing for religion. Knowing there's been several bullying cases of people and their beliefs in dressing, that is why non-dress code should be informed organizedly and with respect. Not only only can this bring lower prices for buying school-informed clothes, but also helps follow and update on high school rules.
Alright, dress code, is it a bad thing? I think that it is. Here's why. You can't express yourself. So, here's an example. You wake up and you just got like a really nice new shirt that you want to wear to school, but it's not dress code. And you wake up and you're like, oh, I really like this new shirt, and I don't think I'm gonna wear it to school. So you go pick it up, and you realize there's dress code at school. So you put it back down, and you go get your plain red shirts. And when you walk into school and to your classroom, you see a room of plain red shirts. The dress code does not let you express yourself. Yes, it's just a shirt, but the 3 ways that you can express yourself is through your words, your actions, and your clothes. So when there's a highly strict dress code, that takes away one way students can express themselves.
Resolve. The thing about dress code is you don't get to express yourself. People think that it is gender discrimination, and I agree. A source that I have is that Belleville West is not continuing dress code next year, and it is not universal. If they are getting non-dress code, then I expect us to get non-dress code too. And to continue the fact, a lot of public schools have non-dress code, which isn't fair to us. Dress code does not build respect, as the school rulebook says. Dress code just teaches us that we can't be comfortable.
I feel like dress code makes it hard for you to express yourself, especially if you come from a religion that might have a special way of showing who they are. For example, people who wear a headwear to cover their hair get in trouble because they are wearing something that is passed down religiously.